This is unlike any car you've ever seen before, because no one has ever thought this way about a car before. This is strength and lightness. This is an interior that exceeds the promise of the exterior. This is technological innovation in overdrive. This is the all-new Jaguar XJ. The stunning result of taking a very different road.
Chester Barrie here at the training ground today, fitting the boys for next season's suits. Why are you involved?
We came on board because, well, it seemed like a great opportunity to work with what has been consistently the best rugby club in England for the past 10, 20 years. And working with the elite and dressing them was a great opportunity and a great challenge for us. It came about really just through a chance meeting. The opportunity presented itself. Our parent company is based in the East Midlands, and Chester Barrie obviously is down in Savile Row, so it was a kind of a win-win situation for us.
You mentioned there the boys are a challenge to dress. In what way?
Well, rugby players come in all shapes and sizes, but none of them are standard. And so what you have to do is make sure that you create a suit that fits them well and it still feels comfortable. And so what we do is we actually tailor a suit for the guys to make sure that it fits and they feel comfortable.
Are there any positions in particular that provide a problem? I'm thinking maybe the props or the second rows.
Props are always a challenge because they turn up with huge necks and really broad shoulders and chests, and then it drops down to really quite a comparatively small waist. I mean, if you think most people, or the standard size for a suit, drops 6 inches from chest to waist, most of the props are dropping about 10 inches. And in fact, most rugby players are doing something similar, and that's quite big. And then you have these really huge thighs as well. And so you have to be able to cut and adjust the trouser for that too.
So how do you overcome a problem like that?
It's all about cutting. It's all about the art of the tailor. Really, it's about making sure that people that you take the right measurements and you make the cloth work for you. The great thing about a Chester Barrie suit is that it is a very English suit. If you look in the shops, there's lots of tailoring these days that is all about the Italian cut, which is A, very tight and skimpy, but B, it's had everything taken out of it, so it's got no kind of chest piece, it's got no strong shoulder, and that means that it just hangs on a bigger bloke, on somebody that's got quite a lot of physique. You can see every kind of crease and bump, and it doesn't look nice.
Geordan, here we are at the suit measuring with Chester Barrie for the boys for next season. You've been wearing Chester Barrie this year. Tell us a bit about the company, about the quality of the suits.
I was one of the very lucky few this season to get chosen to try out the suits, and it's absolutely fantastic. The material, the fit, it's a fantastic suit. Obviously, as a person who doesn't wear suits very regularly, sort of once a week, it's nice to be in a good quality suit, and these are probably the best quality around.
We're run into the season now, the business end. You've been here many times before. How do you sort of cope with it, and how do you focus for the running?
It's very easy. The guys have been very, very good this season. We've taken kind of one game at a time. We've got a big game this weekend against Bath, and then hopefully we'll have a home semi-final if we can get a win there. And we'll concentrate on that game. And when you get yourself into knockout rugby, it's sort of just one game at a time. And we've been decent at it over the last few years, and hopefully we can draw on that experience and get to a final and then raise our game one last time.
And how do you keep motivated year after year to keep getting yourself up for the big occasions, the big games?
Obviously, winning is a huge attraction for players. I think particularly at Leicester, it's been bred into a lot of the guys that we're here to win games and we're here to win trophies, and the guys have tasted that success and want more of it. I think everyone here works very, very hard in order to get ourselves in a position to win silverware at the end of the season. And we've obviously won one trophy this year, and probably didn't have our best performance in Europe, but it was a tough year with the World Cup and sort of coming back. But we're on course hopefully to get another bit of silverware, so we'll just keep working and hopefully we can get one.
Always being measured for Chester Barrie suits for next season. How's the fit for you?
It's very nice. I had one last year, fitted in pre-season. It's a bit heavier, but
how's the fit?
No, the fit is the best suit I've ever had. So they are, they're really measured to us and they fit, and just been done now, and slimmed down a bit in certain areas, which is good. And so we're getting you on for next year.
Yeah, there was a bit of an issue, wasn't there, with the shirt last season? They had to make a bespoke one for you.
Yeah, well, so you got sort of a 20-inch neck, and then I think 38 waist. Normally, sort of a lot of shirts you have just like a tent basically when you put them on, but thankfully they're able to adjust them, so it was a nice fit.
Yeah, and as a rugby player, where will you wear your suit? What sort of occasions are you?
Also, we're invited to a lot of dinners, and obviously post-match home games we always wear our suits, and up in the 1880 lounge, stuff like that, and a lot of club dinners, and also occasionally socially. We just like to meet up, go for a coffee in our suits and go home.
If I could talk to you about rugby, to get to the business end of the season, obviously Tigers are well rehearsed in getting to semi-finals and finals. How do you keep yourself focused going into those games?
I think it's just, you do realise, at the end of the year, you do realise there's 3 games, hopefully there's 3 games left, and there's 380 minutes, and you take it 180 minutes at a time. It's not like you're in the middle of, say, the dark December where you can't see the end of the season, and you can see the final, and it's you just got to make sure that. But the thing is, as well, it's almost knockout rugby, because it is in 2 weeks' time, but you lose, you lose momentum, you lose the place, and you can't have that happen. So you just got to stay focused and do what we've done all year to put ourselves in this position.
And the deluge we've had over the last couple of weeks, we wouldn't normally have so much rain and wet pitch. It's probably a bit harder. Presumably, you like the wet and the.
I don't mind it. Yeah, it's a few knock-ons, greasy ball, a few more scrums. I can deal with that.